Hey, gorgeous friends. Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. I am a little under the weather. I didn't know if I was going to make it today for a reading. I did cancel all my meetings and appointments, but I felt even just a mini one will be supportive for you. So let's see what is going on and what you need to know, dear friend. Current energies. Oh, hostilities. Well, that's nice. Let's see what else is going on. Angel of Balance. Well, that's supportive. Financial constraints. We've got Archangel Raphael, fourth chakra. Let's just get one more. Thank you, Spirit. And Yin to the Yang. So there's definitely something that's balancing out that may be a little unsettling for you, whether it's got to do with career and finances or situations that perhaps haven't been as supportive or energy being put into. There may be some conversations. I mean, I think we've spoken about it in the last week, some conversations that may come about, or that you just feeling a bit not necessarily frustrated, but just maybe got your back up a bit about a situation or someone's behavior and really trying to assess like what to do with it. I do, with the sword, there's usually it's some form of communication, okay, that's been had or hasn't been had, and there's the tension that's felt. But like with the Angel of Balance, like I said, I feel that's really supportive energy, whatever's happening there. I think it's also reflecting the things that you can do for yourself to bring yourself back into balance, but also calling on, your spiritual team, your higher power, wherever you need to support that. But I do feel you're being, just supported either which way here, guys. But obviously tapping into that is going to be important to get a win-win outcome. Financial constraints, we'll dive in a little bit deeper. But, whether this is a time that you're feeling you may need to recharge as well, could be another aspect to look at. But it seems to be more so about where do you need to fill more in your life, or what energy needs to be poured into in certain situations. Is it your career? Is it looking at your finances? Is it a certain type of relationship? Is it removing things that are depleting certain areas of your life? So that's something really important to look at. With the fourth chakra, as we know, this is the heart space, but I think sometimes, which is forgotten, it's about giving and receiving. And that's a huge part of manifesting. We can, be give all day long, but if we're not willing to receive, then sometimes it's just really hard to manifest. So be mindful of that energetically, because I just find it interesting that balance is coming up. There's something about perhaps receiving in, or something you've got to do to open space to allow something to come in. And then you've got this heart chakra energy. So I'm not sure if this is love in general, love for yourself, where you being like, I'm okay and I'm allowed to receive, and being thankful for the little things that come in. So it gets a little bit easier for you, because I know just naturally, if you're a big giver, sometimes it's really hard to receive in. But again, with this yin yang energy, there could be like a beautiful connection that's coming on in. Maybe where you felt like that part of your life might be feeling a bit bare, or there's just been some change around that. Look, for some of you, that naturally this could be about your financial situation, or concerned whether this is going to come to fruition or something's going to take off. But I just see whatever's occurring here, like something's coming powerfully into balance, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a financial situation that you're dealing with. So we're going to jump in a little bit deeper and see what's going on for you, friend. And let's go from there. So let's check out what these hostilities are about. Whoa, I didn't realize how sore my throat is. Okay. So first up, we have got Ace of Inspiration, 10 of Inspiration, and the 3 of Emotions. So this could be some idea you had that maybe you proposed or put forward in terms of a situation. You know, it's just like, oh, I've got this idea, I want to share it. But there seems to be some conflict around it. Maybe it's an idea that you had with someone that hasn't worked out, or you expressed just some form of situation, whether this is in love, whether this is in work, whether it's just with a friend. It became a burden somehow. The idea maybe didn't work out, or just became too much pressure, whether it was for you or for them, and probably caused, when I'm getting the hostilities energy coming through, I'm just getting more like pressure. There's a lot of pressure going on right now, and a lot of burden being felt with whatever perhaps was proposed or presented here, or the idea of something. And as we get to the Three of Emotions, I mean, I feel this could be the consolidation of something working out, where you kind of feel good about what the result is, especially when I see the Angel of Balance. But let's see where this goes, because we also have the financial constraints here. Okay, so I feel there's a part here of Page of Voices looking at the finer details. Okay, beautiful. So justice energy. I know a few of you have mentioned that you've got some legalities going on, or working out some situation here, or some contracts. So there still seems to be a few things that need to balance out here. Yeah, because someone is not sharing truth and information. But the truth is going to come out with this yin-yang energy. What hasn't been shared, what hasn't been fully acknowledged, I feel will be. Just give me a sec, guys. So, yeah, I'm just getting a sense here initially, if you're trying to work towards something, I feel you might need to get into some finer details, do a little bit more research, gather some things perhaps online. There's just like something specific that I think may need to be found. And it doesn't need to be complex. It's just something simple that can provide and support here. So try and get to the simplified version or answer. Just allow it to make sense and keep it simple is what I'm getting with whatever has to be presented, researched, the work that needs to be done. It doesn't need to be this big hurrah. It just needs to be simple, understood. And I feel whatever, again, around this situation is just be your true, honest self here, because the justice will prevail. Whatever, again, you've got so much balance energy coming out here. So that's what I feel is happening and coming to light. It could be, you know, there is some conversation around finances to get to a happy medium or a result. But again, in terms of the approach too, keep putting your loving energy into the situation towards certain people, certain things, even if you're frustrated. It's going to release you from potential burdens here. But again, I feel like good energy being put out is going to be supportive, even if you're frustrated with someone right now, or whoever's causing you a little bit of challenge. And I'm also getting to, like where things might be a bit wobbly, a bit unbalanced in terms of some situation, I'm seeing it come together, even if someone hasn't been honest and truthful. I really am just getting justice will prevail. You can't, eventually, when you are putting the truth, the divine truth together, hearts, souls, minds, information, it needs to make sense. Right? And it's an interesting thing. Whoever's in power, right? For some of you, it might be your belief systems in God, in power. It could be the universe, the higher power. It could be some legal person. Whoever, I want to put like whoever's an authority or in charge of some situation here that you're trying to get some result, some win in. Again, whether it's a relationship, financial, contract, offer, opportunity. I'm just sensing here that where anything may be a little dodgy, that that the goodness is going to win here. Okay. This is like one of the most potent, powerful energies of accumulation and coming together, whether it's a divine partnership, whether in career, whether in work, whether in, divine partnership in love. So yeah, I'm feeling really confident about it. So I guess is what it's being expressed. Let's just get a little bit more here on the hostilities and what we need to know. So it seems to be around some past situation, some past connection here. You may have withdrawn from the situation, or the situation has been withdrawn from. It's kind of like the idea that was presented, like I said, that's kind of caused a little bit of maybe you thought it was a good idea. I just don't feel like someone also felt like that, and it kind of might have put a situation just in a little bit of no-go zone. Okay, someone didn't like what you had to share or present. Hostilities. The 10 of inspiration. We've got the 4 of materials. So again, I feel like this is further confirmation here that this could be a financial matter or a situation or a person that there might be a little bit of controlling energy going on there from one party or another. 3 of emotions. Yeah. It's like whatever this is, I can see that, the energy here is to come out, the result to come out good on the other side, or for things to work out on the other side, but it's just put something in conflict here about perhaps someone's ideas or someone's ideals of what is right or what is how things should work. It's like there's just I feel there's 2 different people at least here, could be 3, that just have different views of what the result or outcome or the partnership or the working towards should be. So I feel that's something that you guys need to work through. Yeah. Straight away, it's giving me the devil in the detail. Okay. So someone here, I feel, hasn't done the right thing around finances, or has been overzealous or overextended, or is withholding one extreme or the other. But I feel like if you're trying to seek answers or trying to get somewhere here with someone's efforts, again, someone's money, whatever this constraint is, where there's not enough right now, or not feeling enough, or something hasn't been given enough, I feel you're going to get some confirmation or some information here to help support whatever you need to support. Okay. It's like you're going to find a way through, is what I feel, to get, whether it's the money that you're looking for, the offer, the opportunity, the finalization of something. It's not easy when you're working with someone who may have different sides, different faces, can be a bit bullish in approach as well, because the devil, when I think of Capricorn energy, I know that they're not a bull, but I just find with the Capricorn, the ram, they're ramming, it's just, there's something about the way their approach sometimes to things can be very bullish and ego driven, to try and, a little bit of fear tactic, if that makes sense. So I don't know what the situation is. I'm just sharing what's coming through. Judgment. Let's have a look where this judgment's taking us with this justice. What do we need to know with this judgment energy regarding this situation? Just one. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The Star card came out. So whatever that you're working towards, whatever your desire has been, whatever your wish or something to come and heal, I feel this is, working out in your favor to get the Star card. This is good news. All right. 7 of Voices. What do we need to know? The High Priestess. Yeah. You're one step ahead either which way with this person. I think intuitively, the difference between what is morally right and morally wrong. And this person does too. The difference is, what's hidden. And sometimes not revealing all the information at first can be your strongest hand when you know someone is doing something wrong. It gives you time to assess, to navigate, and then to present pretty, when something needs to be shown, hand given, it's like you haven't given them time to really rebuke anything that's come up, because the way that you've presented it is like you knew you had the information and you know when to kind of use it as an influential power play, okay? And I can see this is really going to work in your favor. Let's I'm going to get another deck. Let's just get final outcome in terms of this situation. Because I feel for some of you, like someone here is just dealing with a little bit of trying to work something out here with a person. And I feel like you're just trying to get the bottom of this situation, whatever it is. But someone's trying to hide things, I feel, or what you were hoping for something to work out. Someone had a totally different idea, and they're kind of like fighting those bits and pieces about it, and maybe it's been difficult to come to some form of resolution, or maybe there's some contract you're looking at, or maybe negotiating something around the home place. This could be any type of situation, but okay, awareness. So Magician energy, we're looking at the outcome here for an advice for our Pisces. Conflict, we can see that already. Solar plexus. Okay. I mean, I feel this is good here, guys, because you've got, I think you're being asked here in a couple of points as well that you've got all the tools, you've got the clarity and awareness, the insight here for whatever that you're working through. I think you have all the information you need. It's just a matter of packaging it or putting it together so it can make sense. Whether it's for yourself or for the other person. But an important part here is to remember that whichever path that you're choosing to go down, it's having the best way to put it is self-respect, self-care of where you apply your energy, where you apply your power, and also being confident in who you are and your approach. I think there's a big part here of not allow the other person to underestimate you. That's cool. But know your strength. Keep doing things that support this energy within you, because your confidence in a gentle way, because that's one thing that's beautiful about you. You can be confident and still show up gentle and show up in strength, okay? Because I feel whatever's happening here, the more that you're focused on being the best version of you in integrity, in balance, again, there's a lot around balance here, and getting creative of what it is that you want. This is kind of, I feel like you're empowering a certain part of you with this solar plexus and sacral chakra energy of like, you can really call in whatever it is that you want right now in terms of manifesting a certain outcome with a situation. I don't like to focus on specific people. I like to focus on what it is that things look like in the end. Like when you reach a certain milestone, what does that look like? What does that feel like? Okay. And that you're hearing that, or you're embracing that. It may be with a certain person, but I feel that when we focus on a certain person, we're blocking in other blessings that may be right for us. Okay. So I just really want to point that out, because whatever that you're empowering right now within yourself, within being, with whatever you're birthing next, and maintaining the confidence and strength in doing that, and the life force towards that, you're going to come to a place here of just getting moving to the light, moving to the new growth. The six, moving on is that Six of Swords energy. It's peaceful, it's promising, it's new times, new adventures. And I just feel like this is really a very promising outcome for those of you that are really wanting to work towards something right now. So I don't know if this is in the next week, in the next 2 weeks, whatever this is, but it seems to be around a bit about some challenge that you're dealing with, a person or a situation. But I see this is working out for you, maintaining your integrity, looking at the finer details where you need to look at, and maintaining your strength and integrity as part of that too, and being confident and trusting in this process. It may be a bit wobbly for a moment, but the wobble sometimes is what you need to get the greater outcome. Okay, so don't fear it, friend. I'm going to let you go. My head's a bit pounding, but I hope you got what you needed today. Sending a shout out to all of you who are here and are supporting the channel. You know, please like and subscribe too. It allows us to just reach more people and the work that we're doing just to get out to others as well. And it allows us to connect into each other's energy and just, you know, I guess just support the love and put more out there. So I thank you. And if you haven't joined the Soul Collective, you can for free. There is a link, the second link below. For all of those that are in the collective and are part of our extended and bonus groups, I will be in touch with you tomorrow to share some more love and content with you. And yeah, I've got some exciting things to share with you guys. Much love. Bye, guys.